All right, what's going on YouTube? This is Tyrell with KBV Sports, and today we are talking about name, image, and likeness. So, what we wanted to do with this it's not really a series, but just kind of a video. We wanted to put out some education around name, image, and likeness for our athletes out there because we've been seeing a lot of misinformation, and it's easy to listen to the next guy or listen to the next guy, and without really doing the research on it. So we just want to take a little bit of time, and this will benefit everybody. So what we want to talk about today, we're going to explain what name, image, and likeness is and how you can profit from it, right? So those are the main important things, right, that athletes really care about. So obviously that's what we're going to cover today. So there was a recent Supreme Court ruling that I'm not sure if everyone heard about, but I'll kind of go over it right now. So basically, what they said, the Supreme Court said, the NCAA basically, took their case to the Supreme Court, because the NCAA likes to have power over everything. So that doesn't surprise anybody, right? So for basically what the Supreme Court ruled on is, as far as name, image, and likeness was concerned, with in regards to the NCAA's case, was for any individual athlete, their name, image, and likeness are their own and no one else's, right? So how many years has the NCAA profited off of the Reggie Bushes of the world, the Matt Leinarts, the Marcus Mariota, the Heisman Trophy winners, the Cam Newtons, and so on and so forth, right? And they tried to get Cam Newton suspended because his dad accepted this or accepted that, which ultimately came out to be nothing. But in the new day and age, Cam Newton would have made a lot of money as a Heisman Trophy winner or a star, at an Auburn, right? So basically, the name, image, and likeness is that person's, not anybody else's, right? The Supreme Court decided unanimously Monday that the NCAA can't enforce rules limiting educational related benefits like computers and partnerships that colleges offer to student athletes. So that's pretty much the gist of it. Sorry, my son just came in. We do this pretty much raw on our show. So we got kids. This is everyday life, man. I apologize for any background noise, but we just want to get you the information, and he's just here playing in the background. But we want to get you guys any information that'll be beneficial to you. So that's basically what they decided today, is saying, NCAA cannot limit, hey, you can get this certain computer, but you can't get the Apple. You can get the HP, but the Apple's too much because it goes over no. Royal, why, buddy? Come on. Daddy's giving some great nuggets here. Sorry about that, guys. But so basically what they're saying is you can't limit what kind of computer they can give you. Paid partnerships. It's what it sounds like is these companies like Open Doors, and I'm not affiliated with Open Doors or any of these other companies, but Open Doors is one that I've seen that is that's really beneficial right now, and basically is the biggest one that's been working on this and kind of seen it coming down the pipeline for a while now, right? So Open Doors is kind of that company that has the partnerships with the universities, and they have a really robust, nice, beautiful looking platform, and the athletes can sign up on that platform, and Open Doors will connect the athletes with the companies and the sponsorships and branding and those autograph signings and things of that nature. So Open Doors, again, I'm not affiliated with Open Doors. This is not an endorsement. This is just something that I think it's a great platform. I think it's one of many to come. There are others out there, but not as robust, in my opinion, as Open Doors. But there's more to come on that, I'm sure. There's more companies that are going to be coming out with stuff as this evolves, because it's not only for the college athletes, it's for all athletes in general. So agents to get their clients connected, right? So I think it's a great thing. I think Open Doors is doing a great thing. Just kind of shout them out a bit. Going a little bit off topic, but so basically what we want to know is, right, what is NIL? So NIL explained, college athletes in Florida, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia will be able to earn money from third parties, right, or brands. Schools cannot pay athletes directly as of right now, as it's set in stone, right? As the legislation is. Obviously, they just went to the Supreme Court, so that could change. But as it stands right now, the schools can't pay the athletes directly. But they can profit from things such as autographs, camps, hosting events, and shared sponsored content on social media. So that's pretty much what NIL is in a nutshell right now, right? You can profit off of all those things, except at this moment, the schools can't pay you, right? So that's kind of where we're at on that. So just want to give you that nugget of NIL, explain name, image, and likeness, and kind of give you that nugget there. So the next thing we're going to talk about, which is the important part, right? Which is how to profit. How do we profit from this, right? So on July 1st, athletes will be able to go live on certain platforms that connect the athletes with the brands and vice versa. So based on what preferences they fill out on these forms, as I explained, like Open Doors and some of the other platforms out there, they can go on there, fill out their profile. It'll match them up with their preferences. So say they like, they have an affinity for golf, or this is what they do in their free time, connecting them with those brands, that kind of those everyday lifestyle brands. And it's going to be important for Royal. Shh. It's going to be important for these athletes to make their brand bigger, so that they are more attractive to these other companies, right? And so that they can maximize their profit. Which is, and there'll be another video about that coming out later, about how you can maximize your profit and how you can build your own brand so that you're more appealing to these companies. So, Royal, life of a dad, guys. I'm bringing you in. This is full access, right? Rather than do another take, this is just raw. This is just for you guys. So, basically, so they fill out the profiles, and the platform facilitates the execution of a legal contract. So that's not something you have to worry about if you're locked in with one of these companies. They are going to take care of the legal aspects of it to make sure that you're staying eligible with the all evolving name, image, and likeness laws right around the country. So the platform facilitates the execution of a contract and takes a percentage of somewhere around 10% before the athlete is paid. So that's taken off the front end. So $3 to do an appearance, right? The company's going to take 10%. That's already going to be paid up front. They're going to take 10% of that. Once you finish and you basically submit that you finished what you had to do, boom, that money's deposited to you. I'm guessing that's just the gist of it. But that's if you go through a platform, right? That's if you go through a platform. Now, there's going to be individually brokered deals, right? And those are the ones that might get into the mucky territory, right? Because you might not be versed in what can make you ineligible or eligible based off the name, image, and likeness rules and your state, and what the NCAA will ultimately come out with. But this is just to kind of give you a general idea. I would suggest, if you're an athlete, rather than putting out these posts on Instagram that saying your DMs are open, because you don't know what the laws are. You don't know what's going to make you ineligible. And there are going to be guys that are going to be popping ineligible because they're not doing the research, or they're not going with what their school recommended, which I think from talking to different athletes, the schools are not really educating the athletes on this. And it's coming now. It's coming next week, July 1st. Today's the 26th of June. It's coming July 1st. So this stuff needs to get out there. The athletes, if you can, do your own research, man. Google. Everyone has an iPhone. Everyone has a phone. Google it on your phone and get into it if you're someone who you think is going to benefit from this. Don't try to go out and broker your own deals without knowing what's going to make you eligible or ineligible, because I'm sure this stuff is going to be tracked. And if you are getting paid, I believe there's a requirement where you're going to have to submit the proper documents and the paperwork of how you're getting paid. Like, it's not just going to be, hey, buddy, hey, can you do this for me? Here's some cash. Great. Appreciate you. You're going to have to submit documentation. You're going to have to show you guys had an agreement in place. So there is stuff behind this that's going to have to be done to make, so that you can stay eligible and also benefit. So my recommendation is to go with one of these companies, make a profile, sign up, and let them handle that legal process for you, right? And obviously, feel free to broker your own deals after you've done your research, right? After you've done your research and knowing that you're not going to be, and even consult with your university or somebody at your university which I hope they're going to make somebody a point person at your university to kind of explain this to you. And if you have questions about maybe deals that you've brokered or your family's brokered, or maybe you hire an agent or what have you, or representative, right? That can broker that for you. So really important that that's done. And so this is just what we wanted to give you guys with today. That's pretty much all we had for today. We appreciate you guys. Didn't want to keep you long, wanted to keep it short, sweet, to the point. This is coming down the pipeline July 1st for most of the states that I mentioned. There are some that have something in place, but it's not going to be done until 2022 or 2023 down the road, which I'm very sure is going to impact recruiting, and you're going to see recruits flip because they're going to see, hey, my buddy's over there making money on July 1st, so what the heck? So that's going to happen. You're going to see a big tilt in recruiting with these states that are lagging in getting this done, because kids need relief, man. They're out here busting their butt for these football programs, working 3 days, maybe 3 times a week. They got to go work out, or not 3 times a week, 3 times a day. You got morning workouts, you got go get your lift in at lunchtime, then you got to go work at night. And a lot of times they're not getting off till like 1-2 in the morning because they're working these graveyard shifts, because they got all this stuff to do during the day to satisfy, what they need to do to benefit themselves and their sport, right? So and there's not a lot of money in that. So these kids really need to benefit from this. They really need this money. And I think you're going to see those states that are lagging, you're going to see their recruiting suffer because of it, because this is huge. This is going to change the landscape of college football forever, and really amateurism forever. So I think this is awesome. It's long overdue, but I think that it needs to be approached in the right way, and hopefully there's more that comes out about it. So we appreciate you. Thank you, YouTube. Like, subscribe, share, and thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you later. Peace out.